What's up? My name is Zac Johnson, and welcome to Garage Bands. When I heard Ace of Base, All That She Wants, I was like a little kid, and my mom had it on the tape cassette, and I was just like, you know what, this is what I want to do. And I love that song. I used to rock out to that. I used to rock out to the Beatles, and then I just, since then, my repertoire started growing of what I listened to, because my parents wanted me to listen to like what was really good and what they consider really good. And, the greats, Hendrix and Zeppelin and like all that stuff, rock music, and it just grew from there until I decided to pick up the guitar at 16 and really, truly write my first song. I was writing songs like in the bathtub when I was a little kid and stuff, but they weren't like, we didn't have, they weren't being recorded per se, so I could like edit them and make them into something that I could present to an audience. They were just me being weird and singing about robots and a carnival of doom. That's one of the songs that I wrote when I was like 7. I don't know what it means to this day. I don't remember. But so that's how I got started in music, and it just grew from there. What inspires me to write music are so many different things, because honestly, the world is so beautiful, and there are just so many things you can write about. I could write about the bicycle that's behind me. I mean, Queen did. I want to ride my bicycle. Come on, you can write about thoughts in people's heads, feelings, anything that you can think of. The sky, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Who's Lucy? Where'd the diamonds come from? What's the sky? What color is the sky? Like, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Anything you can write, like think of, you can write. And it doesn't matter. It's a freedom of expression that makes it so amazing. And that's what I love about music, too. What goes into creating a song for me is, honestly, what gets me started is I have a feeling. Tends to be a sad feeling. I like to write about, like, when I was younger, I liked to write about sad stuff. As I got older, I started realizing that not everybody wants to hear you cry about something, but alas, I've written some sad songs. I've written some like retribution songs, and I've written, a bunch of different kind of music, but it starts with a feeling. It starts with, hey, I feel like I can make something great today. It starts with some confidence. It starts with maybe some coffee or some tea, Before, when I used to drink, maybe a shot of Jameson, whatever. Everybody's, way that they get from point A to B is different. But I tend to find the feeling that I want to sing about, write about, and just elaborate on it. Strum some chords, strum some notes, get the bare bone basics of the song. And I even don't even sing words at first, because the melody to me is the feeling of the song. The lyrics come later. They always come later for me. And that's kind of what my process is as a songwriter. So I have some stories of hardship. My main one is my struggle with bipolar disorder. I have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder type 1, which is the really bad kind, and I have a tendency for mania. And what I really I've been hospitalized twice for it, and it's been really rough, because I can't. When I get into the manic states, I have no control over what I'm perceiving. It's just completely different from what a normal person perceives. The world's a lot scarier and there's a lot of paranoia and stuff, but I don't want to go too deep into it. You don't need to know. But honestly, what I want to do, and my main goal is with the next album that I'm going to write, is I want to show that there's hope for people with bipolar disorder. I want to show that you do, in fact, have some control over your brain, that there is a way to get through the bad stuff to see the good stuff, because, you know, life without it being the ups and downs would be probably pretty boring. Why music is a good question. Honestly, I like to think that music is everything, essentially. From the sounds that you make, the cars outside, sirens, birds, you know, running water. It's all music. It's all sound. And music is just the way, as a painter uses colors, we do that with sound. And music basically can create like the theme song to your life if you let it. You know, from being happy to sad, if you're a music lover, it's there. You're listening to it. You're listening to Taking Back Sunday because, you know, your girl left, or you're listening to, you know, like the Grateful Dead because you're tripping on shrooms. Like, it's the soundtrack to your life if you let it be. And music is such a beautiful and powerful thing, and it combines poetry with the musical notes that give it that extra power to get stuck in people's heads and to really affect decision making. Not saying that poetry can't either, you know. Music, though, is like in our everyday lives everywhere. When it comes to movies, when it comes to TV shows, the radio when you're driving in the car, it's just there. You know, when you're in an elevator, they call that muzak, by the way. And it's just there. And it's always affecting us whether we know it or not.
I wish you were here, just so I could tell you the way that I feel about you tonight. I wish you were here, because the words always have more meaning when they are filled with a light. I wish you were here, so you could listen to the sound of my voice when I call out your name. I wish you were here, so you could see the love in my eyes as the candles light up my face. But you ran away. I wish I was there, and maybe I could change the ideas that broke us down this way. I wish I was there, so that I could show you how I've learned to keep my demons at bay. I wish I was there, and we could live in the moments that made our life become intertwined. I wish I was there, so we could face the world with the beauty in both of our hearts and minds. But you ran away. You ran away. You ran away. And then you think that I could run without your feet. And then you think that I could fly without your wings. I fought with all of my life, so we If I had you, our love would be the proof to the world that there are still reasons for hope. And if I had you, the warmth of your touch would keep my heart from becoming just that cold. And if I had you, I'd move the towns and the trees so you could see a perfect sunrise. And if I had you, we could sift through the thoughts and pick out the truth from behind all our lies. But you ran away. You ran away. You ran away. And did you think that I could run without your feet? And did you think that I could fly without your wings? I fought with all of my life so we could work out this first try. But I believe I won't be happy all alone after you. 'Cause you ran away. You ran away. You ran away. Baby, don't run from me.
I want to be able to affect people in a beautiful way with my opinion, with my thoughts on life and my emotions, and I want people to relate to me, and why music is because I want to show people that if I can get through bipolar disorder, you can get through anything in your life too. I just want to inspire people. Shameless self-promotion time! Woo! All right, so everybody, thanks for watching. Absolute Phase is the name of my original band. We're releasing some cool music soon. Check us out at facebook.com/AbsolutePhase, the band, and we'll see you soon.